to go live. Well, hopefully I can stay going live. But anyway, I am trying to go live there. If you are wanting a reading, I just need you to put in the comments that you're wanting a reading, and I'll go ahead and do that. I'll put you on the list. I plan on doing up to 10 people because that could take up to an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I wanted to make sure that I did that for you guys. But anyway, I'm just waiting to see if anybody comes on wanting a reading. Just put your name in the comments. Let me know. Hope everybody's doing good today. Can you guys hear me okay? Always ascending. May I have one, please, ma'am? Thank you. And good to see you on here. What's your name, hun, so that I can ask with your name? And you can hear me good. Thank you. Amanda. Okay. Okay, give me just a few minutes, Amanda, and I will start your reading. I just want to make sure that if there's anybody else that wants to come on so I can write their names down and not be too distracted when I'm doing your reading. So just hold on a few minutes, please. Hi, babe. Volume down just a slight bit. I can hear myself talking on the phone. Thank you. Okay, so it sounds like there's a little bit of a lag, but anyway. Okay, I see that people are still getting on. If you're wanting a reading, please just tell me your name in the comments, please. I'll put you on the list. I plan on doing up to 10 people. Amanda, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my cards. That way I can get prepared for you. I was having a little bit of trouble with the live feed staying stable if for any reason that it just stops or what have you. Make sure that no, I didn't post on Facebook that I was going live. This is just kind of spur of the moment thing that I'm trying a webcam on my laptop, so hopefully it looks okay and it sounds okay. But anyway, no, I didn't post that I was going live on Facebook. But I hope that I don't even really know. Are you meaning like with? I don't know how to do it other than just sending a post after I do it. So I don't, I'm not for sure. Anyway, let me go ahead and shuffle the cards and I'll get prepared for you, hon. Move that out of the way. Source, God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me as I do these readings for all the people that come on the live feed, please. I ask that these messages be messages of love and guidance, inspiration from source, please, love and light, divine guidance and inspiration. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These are for Amanda, please, from Always Ascending channel. Thank you. What other messages do you have for Amanda, please? Love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. You got them just flying out, girl. Oh, goodness. Okay, so you're manifesting a lot of things into your life pretty rapidly. It looks like it's asking you to take an honest approach at your life to see exactly what's going on, what things still need to be removed, Amanda. And this is talking about people, places, and things or what have you. You could have somebody that is either gossiping about you or not speaking so well of you, or maybe jealousy, because I feel like jealousy is a part to play in what this card is talking about. And they're saying, yes, ding, ding, ding. I don't know exactly who this is, but I heard family. So this could be somebody that's in your family. I'm not really for sure. I feel like there's a way of fixing this. I think I got it too focused or something. Hold on a second. Maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I apologize. I was just trying to make it a little bit better for you guys to be able to see me. I think I'm screwing it up instead. Anyhow, now I'm really screwing it up. Got a bright light in the back. Anyway, I'm not going to keep messing with it. So Eyeball the Retriever is talking about things coming back to you. So something that you've been trying to recover into your life. this has something to do with finances for some reason. Finances is coming up with this card. I normally don't get anything to do with finances with that card, but I am this time. So it may have something to do with that for you. I'm also feeling as if this is talking about communication with you. So some kind of resolution to some kind of communication issues, maybe. It could be in any relationship, but I feel like it may be with a romantic partner, or if you don't have a romantic partner, then this is talking about with somebody that's going to be coming into your life. And I'm hearing the word yes. So I don't know exactly which one that they're saying yes to, but they're saying yes to something. Anyway, again, I feel like there's somebody in the family that may be jealous of you. I'm not exactly for sure what they're jealous of, but there's something that they're jealous of. And I wish that this camera wasn't so blurry. I think we were messing with it earlier and scrolled the lens and messed it up. But anyway, the fairy godmother is telling you that there's a lot of things that are being brought into your life right now. A lot of doors are being opened. Usually I don't hear doors opening, but for this one, I feel like it's usually about manifestation, but there's a lot of doors that are opening for you right now. And okay, they're telling me your name always ascending. And this is exactly what this card is talking about. There's a lot of doors that are awakening to higher states of awareness, higher states of consciousness. And I feel like you're just constantly ascending. There's a lot of blessings that are coming to you in the forms of spiritual gifts or enhancement to your spiritual gifts. I'm feeling as if you're even connecting in lucid dreams, or going to start connecting in lucid dreams with, I don't know exactly what they're trying to show me, but something of the sort with things that you're trying to manifest. So things that you may be thinking about quite a bit and trying to manifest is what this is talking about. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual awakenings. However, there's still some things, is what I'm hearing, that need to be removed out of your life. I'm not exactly for sure what it's talking about. Again, people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you, may be causing you stress or drama or what have you. Make sure that you're, taking a look at those relationships and seeing what needs to leave, or those situations, or what have you. It could even be, habits like overeating, drinking or eating things with too much sugar. This could also be asking you to take a look, like, are you spending too much time? Like, are you watching too much TV? Spending time watching the news, things that maybe are not so beneficial for you, but it's just asking you, just take a look, still clean out some things that need to be cleared out or what have you, and go with that. But let's see what else the angels want to tell you today. What other messages do you have for Amanda, please? In love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay, real quick, this Eyeball the Retriever card, twice now I've heard something to do with a child, and I'm trying to get like the message, like, what do you mean about a child? And I'm just hearing child. So it could be anything to do with like inner child healing. It could have something to do with some kind of relationship between you and a child, or you and one of your children, if you have children. But I'm not getting a specific, like if it's your child or if it's somebody else's child, or if it's talking about inner healing. But I'm getting the word child, and it's in big bold letters. So you may know exactly what this is talking about. It may even be just a confirmation of what you've been needing to hear. And I heard ding, ding, ding. So have you asked the angels for help with this? It says your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. Are you trying to get pregnant? Because right after I said something about a child, I felt fertility, or maybe that there's something to do with somebody getting ready to have a baby, or getting pregnant, or trying to get pregnant, or something of that sort. I just kept seeing like a baby in a round belly. So I don't know exactly what this is talking about. But it could also even mean like fertility of all of your spiritual gifts, because I'm even seeing flashes of me telling you about spiritual gifts being heightened or awakened in you, or something of that sort, as you're pushing through and letting go of these things that no longer serve you. And I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. So it could be many of these things, but normally I feel like, what am I trying to say? I'll usually get like a spot on answer to most of this stuff. And I feel like it's kind of jumbled around with this, but what am I trying to say? I feel like never mind. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say, but there's something that I'm a little bit caught up on when it comes to the whole child thing and something with fertility, because I also feel like that's talking about your spiritual gifts. So if you know what I'm trying to say, then let me know in the comments, because I'm so, that is the most on point reading I have. Oh, awesome. Thank you for saying that, because I wasn't for sure exactly what was going on. I wasn't looking at the comments yet. So there's a couple more cards for you. Sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Okay, this is going hand in hand with this honesty card. Okay, this is letting you know, like, there's things that you're putting into your body, whether it be energy, food, or a drink, or anything of that sort that is not resonating with you. So when your body starts to get the shivers, or you feel like, maybe I should do, is just back away from that. Try working. Practice makes perfect. So you're not going to always be able to pass up that soda, or not eat that candy bar or whatever. But you want to make that conscious effort to not eat and engage in those things that make your body feel so weird. Even if it's like an energy of a person and it's making you feel kind of out of sorts or what have you, make sure that you don't hang out with that person anymore. If they're giving you those eerie feelings or what have you, you don't want them to really be present in your life. You don't want or need that type of energy, is what I'm getting from this. Yes, and I want to just pull, being there's only one other person in here. I don't know who else is in here, if it's just Nick. Okay, if you're in here wanting a reading, make sure that you just put your name in the comments, please, so that I know that you're wanting one. It's only showing 2 people, so I'm assuming it's Amanda and Nick, but I'm not for sure. If there's somebody else on here, make sure that you let me know that you're wanting a reading. Okay, so the fish is talking about riches coming to you, abundance. It could even mean like a lot of financial security, or even an abundance of food. I don't know where that's coming from, but it could mean an abundance of food. So this is talking about abundance in itself. But it also could mean that you're in stocks and your stocks are doing well. I have no idea about stocks and bonds and stuff like that, but something to do, if you have any stocks or something of that sort, that they will be doing well. But I feel like it's more talking about stability when it comes to financial income. Yes, they're here. I'm hearing and I'm getting as well that you are a master manifester. So make sure that you're manifesting things that you want into your life by being positive, which you already know this stuff, but I'm talking about this money matter. Nick and I will send out images of all kinds of different things. So things like for my channel, before I even started this video today, I made sure that I set out some intentions that I actually wrote it down. I write it down every time I go live. Set intentions to make $100 in donations and 1 appointment off of it. Now, the only reason why I'm doing that is because I'm practicing manifesting. Like, I don't really need this money necessarily. However, it would be truly appreciated and would really help me out. But I'm always constantly trying to manifest things into my reality. So make sure that you're really doing whatever you can to do that by sending images out into the universe. Just imagine that it's sending that image right back to you as if you already have it. Have those feelings of joy or whatever it would bring you, whatever you're trying to manifest, and continue to manifest financially, is what I'm hearing. They're saying yes. If you're on here and you want a reading, please put your name in the comments, please. Hi, guys. I see a couple more people just come on. If you're wanting a reading, please put your name in the comments and I'll go ahead and start that. I'm finishing up on Amanda now and I have nobody else on the list. So if you're wanting a mini reading, please just let me know. They are free. However, donations are greatly appreciated and welcomed. So again, I can't make this crap up. So another financial stability. This is talking about riches coming to you. Doors are being open for finances for you. Congratulations. And this is not just like a little bit of money. Both of these are talking about riches, not just, here comes money to help you out here and there. This is talking about a lot of money. So make sure that keep doing that stuff that has to do with manifesting, because you're going to get there. The key nearby is a certain of success. Another success thing. This is your last card, Amanda, just so that you know. Guys, for everybody that just came on, if you're wanting a reading, please just let me know in the comments, because I'm not for sure who's on here. So there's nobody else on the list, and I'm done with Amanda now. So whoever else comments next will be the one that'll get the next reading. But anyway, Amanda, so a lot of success is what this is talking about. Just keep pushing through whatever you're doing. Keep manifesting however you're manifesting, because it's working for you, or it's these cards are telling me that it's going to be working for you. So just make sure that you're doing that. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hon. I love you. You're very welcome. Love you, honey. Have a great night. Considering buying a home and stuff. Okay, guys, I don't have anybody in line. If you're wanting a reading, please just comment your name so I know. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for coming on. Give me just a second to shuffle these cards and I'll get your reading started. Source God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me as I give this reading to Debbie, please. Divine guidance and inspiration for Debbie, please. Love, romance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Debbie. Okay. All right. Am I supposed to take all of these? Thank you. Okay, Debbie, there's a lot of things that may be going on that have to do with you seeing things from a higher perspective, learning more about yourself and who you truly are. The masks are coming off of you. You're starting to be more outspoken or something of that sort. But what I'm hearing with this card is this is like a lot of potential. You have a lot of potential, enthusiastic energy. You're bouncing around, getting things done, whatever those things may be. I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. I also feel as if you're starting to be more outspoken, or either you're gaining more confidence when it comes to speaking to people. Yes, they're saying. Okay, this card is screaming enlightenment, shamanic power, revealing revelations of the truth of who you really are. Yes, I'm hearing. I do want to read what the book has to say about this card, though, so give me just a second. I feel like, there we go. I don't have enough room here. But it's really screaming at me, I feel like it's talking about, learning about the next level of oneness, the next level of, like, when it comes to healing and things like that. There's something of an increase or some kind of moving up when it comes to your abilities or your connection is what I just heard. So it may even have to do with your connection, but let me see what the book has to say about this card real quick. Again, guys, if you're on here and wanting a reading, please just put your name in the comments. Debbie is who I'm doing now, and I have nobody else on the list, so make sure that you let me know. Give me just a second, Debbie. Sorry. Okay, so it says, at this time, you're discovering new truths about yourself. They are essential for you to know in order to create relationships based on mutual respect, affection, and trust. These things can only work if we see ourselves as others as we are. Currently, both fairy and this world are functioning as a giant mirror in which we see ourselves in many surprising ways. People tend to dread this because we assume that we are worse than we think that we are, but this is far from necessarily true. This is a time for finding out the false and misleading beliefs that you have accepted and discovering that you are a better person than you ever thought, and that you have potential to accomplish. So 2 cards about potential to accomplish what you set out to do is what it's talking about. So the next card is the honesty card, which is telling you, you need to take an honest appraisal of your life. What things need to go, people, places, and things. There's probably a lot of people in your life that maybe no longer resonate with you. Maybe you're resonating at a higher vibration of love or what have you, or whatever. But what it's calling on you to do is just really take a look at your life and see what has to go. It could also be talking about habits like shopping or gambling or overeating, eating too much sugar, engaging in watching too much TV or something of that sort. But, it's really asking you to take a look at those things that could cause codependency. Guys, I see some new people on this live feed. If you're wanting a reading, please put your name in the comments and you'll be next. I'm finishing up Debbie's with the next few cards, so just let me know. So anyway, the topsy-turvy is about seeing things from a different perspective, or getting different perspectives from other people who are like-minded, or maybe can really help you to move forward. But this is really just speaking about seeing things from a higher perspective. Yes, and I feel like you're just increasingly or constantly increasing in that perspective, as meaning you're constantly rising through higher states of awareness. Every fear that you push through, every kind of challenge that you push through, you're rising through higher states of awareness, which gives you a totally different perspective on the way that you view the world, view yourself, view other people, or what have you. And they're saying, yes, 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 ding, ding, ding. I'm still feeling shamanic power. It keeps being brought up to me. So you may want to connect with like Indians, or, just read about shamanic things. If you're not already doing that, I feel as if you already are. You probably have some kind of Native American connection. If not, you may want to connect with that. Yes, they're saying. So I'm assuming that you already do have that connection. What cards do I go to now, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Debbie, please? In love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. You want one too? Okay. What other messages do you have? Romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay. I got you. Got you on here, Nick. What other messages do you have, please, for Debbie? In love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. That flipped completely over. So release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So again, people, places, and things, situations, energies is what they're talking about. So make sure that you're always thinking in a positive way, not there's something they're asking you to let go of, something that has to do with judgment. Okay. You may not even see this judgment piece that I'm talking about, but I feel as if maybe you're judging yourself too harshly, or thinking you should be at a certain level or something, and maybe you're not. But I'm feeling like you actually are where you think that you're supposed to be. It's just there's some clouded judgments or judgment from yourself or something of that sort. And they're saying, yes, ding, ding, ding. I don't know exactly what it's referring to, but that's the whole thing that I'm picking up on. But again, any kind of person, place, or thing that no longer resonates with you, brings you some kind of stress or trauma. Anyway, what other messages do you have, please, for Debbie? In love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. What other messages do you have, please, for Debbie? In love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. What other messages? They say there's more cards, but they're not good. Oh, am I supposed to take that one? This top one? The top two? Okay, thank you. So the top two came out for you. The first one is power animal. It says your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. Okay, I'm seeing a raven or a crow. It looks like a big blackbird. So I'm assuming it's a raven or a crow. And I'm hearing, yes, mysteries being revealed about you. Maybe even talking about this shamanic power that I keep feeling about, or something to do with that. Maybe there's some kind of increase in that, or what have you. But there's a lot of truths being revealed about you at this time, is what I'm hearing. But I'm also getting that you're supposed to be connecting with a horse. This is a unicorn on here, but I'm hearing horse. They said, look at the picture. I said unicorn. They said no, horse. So make sure that you're connecting with a horse. A horse is very gentle, very tender, very intuitive, and psychic is what I just heard. And I don't know why a horse would be psychic, but very intuitive. So that just tells me that you are that same exact. Connect with those two animals. Mysteries will be revealed. And you don't have to, I don't know if you know about connecting with them, but if you don't have them to connect with in the physical, definitely connect with them in the spirit. Just call upon them when you're praying and meditating. Ask them to invite them in, and ask them to come in and show you what you need to know at this time, help you to experience what you need to experience, or to give you the energy of whatever kind of activation or upgrade you need, or what have you, because they're coming out to give you something. And as I was saying that 2442, I was told to tell you, make sure you look that up. Anyway, third eye chakra says it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. And I don't know why I'm seeing this, but I'm seeing like static out in front of me, different colors of light of static. So you may be picking up on that, the energy of static or something within the room, or maybe you're shifting it from one dimension to another, and you're starting to lose density. So you're seeing energy in a different form or something. And they're saying yes. Okay. So you may even be connecting with. Show me that again. I don't know if you're a water sign, but I'm hearing that you need to connect with water, or connection with water is really going to help you at this time. And I feel like it's a lot to do with clearing out, maybe even the third eye, but clearing out something to help you to see things from a higher perspective, an even higher perspective. Because I think that you already see things from a high perspective, but it's saying even higher. Okay, guys, if you're coming on and you're wanting a reading, make sure that you put your name in the comments. I have one that I'm getting ready to start now, and you would be next. So I'd put you next on the list. I'm getting ready to start the reading for Nick. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Debbie. I hope that you have a blessed evening and a great night. Love you. Let me shuffle these cards, Nick, and see what they have for you. You're very welcome, hon. I hope that resonates with you. If you're just coming on and wanting a reading, please just put your name in the comments, and you'll be after Nick. I'm doing Nick right now. You're making me laugh. Thanks. It's always weird when I'm doing a reading for you, Nick, because sometimes I don't give you the full, like, what I feel like I should be giving you, because I don't want us to, get upset with each other or what have you. But I'm going to do my best to do that this time. If you're just coming on, oh, well, Debbie, hang in there, hun. They're intense for me too. I know how that goes. Well, that was fast. Thank you. What other messages do you have for Nick, please? And love, romance. Thank you. Okay, so right away, you're being asked to get out and connect with nature more. There is something that is going to help you with some sort of healing in your life, and I feel like it has to do with the heart, and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, there's some kind of fertility that's coming to that, and inspiration, or some kind of inspiration from some kind of outside source. So this outside source could be something in nature. I'm hearing connect with the elven. So it may even be that the elves may be able to assist you with that. But I'm feeling like, or it may even be two different things, but there's connection with the elven as well as connection with nature. But the heart healing is what I'm hearing about, fertility within heart healing. Yes, they're saying. And right away, they're taking me down to the last card that I had pulled, which is the Singer of Healing. So that's just telling me that there's endings and conclusions when it comes to certain cycles in your life. And this has to do with heart healing and something major that you're trying to get to the forefront. I feel like you're about to have a breakthrough in that, even though you felt many breakthroughs, but this is going to be a bigger breakthrough than what you're probably expecting, or that what I'm expecting, I should say. I feel like there's going to be okay. Yes, they're saying there's going to be some surprises up their sleeve, meaning the universe, your guides, your angels. Connect with the Andromedans right now is also what else I am hearing, and I'm feeling like there's a specific. They're telling me something to do with a specific Hertz 528 is what they said. Connection with that in music. So 528 Hertz is what you need to be listening to at this time. But yes, they're saying this is definitely heart healing and has to do with the connection with Fred. Anyway, the Bright Mother is talking about brighter days ahead. Some kind of insight into new things. And I feel like this is talking about, again, some kind of connect with the heart chakra, and clearing out some kind of major blocks. And I'm not hearing block, but I'm hearing blocks. So there's more than one block within the heart chakra. And I'm feeling like this plug is about to be unplugged, is what I'm feeling with these two cards. I feel like there's like this plug about to be pulled out or unplugged, and everything's just going to flood through. And I see like just, it looks kind of like on Star Trek when one of the like ships takes off in the speed of light, and you see like this trail of light behind it. I'm seeing like this big trail of light coming out of your heart, and it just shining so bright. And I'm even seeing you like being uplifted as if you're levitating. So that's the kind of feeling that you already know that you're going to have when this happens. But anyway, there is very, very soon. And I feel like it's just days away, not months, not weeks, days away. And they're saying ding, 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 and I'm about to cry. But they're saying stay positive about it. Don't let any kind of illusional thoughts, fears stop you from continuing to push forward in this whole pursuit of releasing that attachment. I'm also hearing that there's some kind of caution when it comes to your thoughts. There's something to do with your thoughts. And I don't know exactly what this is meaning, lower vibrating thoughts, or maybe you're just thinking too hard about it or something of that sort, but just stay positive. You already know that. Am I supposed to do any more of these cards? Yes. Okay. What other messages do you have for Nick, please? In love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. If you're coming on the reading and wanting a reading, please let me know in the comments, or I don't know that you're wanting one, please. There's no one in line. I'm doing Nick's right now. So if no one else comes on wanting a reading, I probably won't stay on here too much longer, guys. Anyway, the Dark Lady is talking about, okay. Usually I instantly feel like a dark night of the soul, but with this, I'm hearing mysteries, clear cognizance, which is knowings. So knowings that will happen as this thing is released. And I feel as if there's more than one thing that's going to be released, just so that you know. It's not just the one that you're focusing. Many, they're saying it's going to be like a flood of many. Once the one is released, many are going to come. And I feel like it's going to, what I'm seeing an image of is like from the root chakra up, actually they're even saying from like the earth star and the soul star, all these energies coming from the top and the bottom and meeting in the middle and just flooding out and being healed. And so there's many attachments of some sort. And I hear there's silent attachments. Now, I heard something about this earlier with myself as well. So we'll talk about that after I get off this live reading, but remind me to tell you. But anyway, there's some kind of mysteries that are being revealed to you. I feel like sleepless nights is what I'm getting, or something to do with when you're getting ready to sleep. Maybe you're having a lot of thoughts that are coming in. Pay attention to those thoughts. Pay attention to, of course, you know, the repeated thoughts or whatever, but I feel like even more so, there's gonna during the times when you should be sleeping and you're wanting to sleep and maybe complaining and huffing and puffing because you're not able to sleep. Instead, be grateful because there's something they're wanting you to start working on at that time. Okay, it's happy hour is what I'm hearing. So whatever that's talking about, Nick, just make sure that you're doing that. Try not to complain about losing sleep. They said the bottom, but when I turned the bottom, they said no. Okay, so I guess not that one. What cards am I supposed to go to now for him? Okay, thank you. What other messages do you have for Nick, please? In love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Thank you. What other messages do you have? You got both of the jokers, Nick. So the universe is playing some tricks on you just when you feel like, you know, you've heard soon enough, and it's going to keep being soon that you hear it's going to happen. The plug's going to be released and it's going to happen. But anyway, it's asking you to take some time out for yourself. You know, don't be too hard on yourself about either not removing it or removing it. Just allow yourself to be present in the energies. Don't focus too much on whether or not it's removed or what have you, but just be present is what they're hearing. But it's saying you're pushing self too much and you don't have to do it all on your own. So when you're connecting in nature, connect with the Elven, connect with the Andromedans. Those two, maybe just one at a time is what I'm feeling. Yes, they're saying. But anyway, connect with the Elven for sure while you're out in nature. Maybe the Andromedans here. But anyway, make sure that you're connecting with the Elven because there's something that they're going to be able to help you with. And I feel like it's very magical in nature. And my face is starting to itch as I'm saying that. But the extra Joker is talking about, you think things were supposed to go one way and now they're starting to go another way. And this could be on a negative aspect or a higher vibrating aspect. It could go either way, but tricks are up the universe's sleeve. And I feel like these tricks that they're talking about is, there's some challenges that are in both of our lives. However, these challenges are just that. They're just challenges. They're illusions. They're not going to make us or break us. They're just going to help us to ascend to even higher states of consciousness. And I feel as if it's also telling you that take time to breathe is what I'm hearing. So make sure that you're doing that. What other messages do you have for Nick, please? In love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. If you're on here wanting a reading, please let me know, because I'm going to be ending it soon if no one else lets me know that they want a reading. Okay, so the rod, it indicates some kind of quarrels, some kind of arguments. I mean, that's normal. You and I have arguments about just stupid stuff or anything or what have you, but this could mean with anybody. But I'm hearing this is to do with your father. There's some kind of confrontation, some kind of talk that needs to happen. And I feel like it's coming close sooner than what you think it's coming. Yes, they're saying. And okay, what they're telling me is, and you have this breakthrough with the heart chakra, that when that plug is released, everything's going to flood out. All of those things that I talked about. I mean, I don't even know what all it is. There's many attachments. Every one of those things are going to flood out. Some of them you don't even know about. Others you already know about. But what it's saying is one of those attachments has something to do with your father, and it's going to explode, and you need to take care of it. However, I feel like there's going to be a significant healing within that dynamic, and it's going to be better than what you expected. You're probably expecting one certain thing to happen, and what I'm hearing is it's not going to happen the way that you think it's going to happen. It's going to be even better than what you expect, and relationships are going to be mended, and you're going to put somebody into a path of awakening. What am I doing now? Say that one more time. They told me to get you an animal card, Nick. Is there anybody else on here that wants a reading, or is it Debbie? Are you still on here? What other messages do you have for Nick? Nick, please. And love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. This one here. Thank you. Unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. And this is talking about in all the ways that you artistically express yourself. Writing, playing instruments. I'm hearing the didgeridoo, and I'm even seeing a harmonica. So I don't know if you want to start picking up a harmonica, but it came out. I seen it. I'm doing the eyebrow thing because that's weird to me that harmonica just came out. But anyway, connection with the harmonica. And it's also talking about getting back into painting. So you may want to start doing that as well. They're also talking about drawing up things for tattoos. They're even saying something to me about doing light language for our tattoos. So anyway, who else is on here? Debbie, is it still you on here, hon? If you are, I'll go ahead and pull a few more cards for you since you hung in there the whole time. Roadrunner, it says, keep your sense of humor and don't take things too seriously. So these arguments or these, quarrels, so to speak, that could happen in our relationship with your father or whoever, it's just asking you to, keep a good humor about it. Don't take it too seriously. You know that everybody's going through some sort of healing at this time. We are human, and sometimes we fail at being a good spirit just because of the human. So try not to take things seriously, too serious. But anyway, your reading is done, Nick. I hope that you got something out of it. I love you. Thank you for your support. And I like your little comments here. Okay, who's on this live reading with me? Still got some time. I can continue to do live. I'll wait a few minutes. If nobody comes on, then I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. You trying to tell me something? We need to go get ice cream cones. Hi, if you're coming on for a reading, please just put your name in the comments. I'm actually going to hang up if nobody puts their name down because I have already done everybody that was on the list. If you've already, you're the one that's on here, just go ahead and let me know that you're still on here and I'll pull a couple more cards for you. 4004. You can look that number up on Sacred Scribes. Come on, guys. Anybody on here? All right, guys. It looks like nobody else is going to come on here, so I am going to go ahead and end this video. And I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I will probably get on Facebook here in a minute on, what is it? Healing readings and empowerment and more with Trish Poe on Facebook. But if somebody is on here wanting a reading real quick, I seen somebody else just go on, let me know or I'm going to hang up this video. Nick, is that still you on here? Okay, guys. If you don't put your name down, I'm going to hang it up real quick. I see that there's 3 people on here. If you're wanting a reading, please put your name in the comments, or I'm going to go ahead and hang up the video because I've been sitting here for a few minutes not doing anything. All right, guys. I guess I'm going to go ahead and hang up this video. Thanks, guys, for all your support. Much love. Oh, no. Tanner, I just happened to see you. Do you want a reading? I was just getting ready to hang up, but if you're wanting a reading, I'll do one for you, buddy. Okay, let me shuffle the cards and I'll get you one going. What messages do you have instantly? Okay, so the Sage came out, and the Sage is about gaining wisdom on some kind of subject or knowledge, or even the gift of knowledge or the gift of wisdom opening up in here. And you disappeared for like a split second, so I don't know if you heard that, but this is about wisdom, the gift of knowledge, some kind of wisdom being brought into a situation. I feel like it has something to do with not just the gift of knowledge, but there's something that's coming up in your life that has to do with your daughter, maybe, and the connection with her mother. Or if it's not coming up, it may be something that's going to start to come into your, yes, they're saying, so be aware that that's something that you need to not really completely focus on, but be civil. If something happens between you and her, you already know. Arvel Perot is about communication, learning how to communicate with people in a more positive way, learning how to be not judgmental is what I'm hearing. This could be talking about not being so judgmental towards yourself and maybe giving yourself a break when it comes to certain things in your life. And I'm hearing, yes, absolutely. Maybe this is talking about your connection with your daughter, or the connection with your daughter and your daughter's mother. And I'm hearing, yes. So not the best father ever, or maybe you have a hard time communicating to your daughter or disciplining her or whatever it may be. But I feel like it has something to do with that sort. Yes, they're saying, but I feel like you are 4404. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. But I feel like you're starting to move through these issues and starting to see, it's not so bad after all. You're not such a horrible dad as you thought, or something of that sort. And maybe it's just that you were taught to believe by things that people had said, words that people that said that were harsh or cruel, that may have made you feel that way. And maybe it's not even to do with your parenting skills, but maybe just in general, growing up or something of that sort, you was teased or made fun of or something that made you feel as if you wasn't good enough. So it just carried over into your parenting or what have you. But I feel like you're starting to gain some kind of change in that, some kind of shift. So just make just so you know that that's something that you should be seeing going on in your life now. So there's going to be issues or some kind of, not even, it doesn't even have to be issues or challenges, but just things that happen during your everyday life where your higher self or your angels or your guidance puts you in check and says, look, see, you're not so bad after all, or look, see, you don't need to say that or act that way or do that or say that or what have you. So you're really learning what to do and what not to do. You're getting guidance on that, and they're saying yes, yes, yes. Unity. So there's some kind of bond, a new bond that is forming when it comes to you and your mother and you and your daughter, is what I just heard. But this is also talking about unity with source or spirit or the angels, higher self, what have you. So there may be a deepening in the connection between higher self and source, or you and higher self and you and source or creation or what have you. And they're saying, yes, ding, 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 go out and connect with nature. This is what this card is asking you to do. Connect with nature. Ask that, that you be balanced out in whatever ways you need balanced out. Ask for help in receiving balance where you need balance. Yes, I'm hearing something to do with your solar plexus and sacral. You may need work on those two things. Yes, both of them, they're saying. So it may have something to do with your creative energy, as well as like feeling your self-worth, feeling your power, being in God's will instead of your own will. So there may even be struggles when it comes to that, so that and they're saying yes, but I don't feel like they're major struggles. I feel like it's something that may come and go, and maybe you don't need to pay a whole lot of attention to until it comes up, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, if you're coming on the live feed new and wanting a reading, make sure that you let me know in the comments, please, or I'll be hanging up pretty soon. I'm doing Tanner's now and I don't have anybody else on the list. So anything that you're doing right now, Tanner, when it comes to your spiritual life and, meditation, and I'm hearing even things to do with astral travel. So whatever it is that you're working on, it's saying that you're starting to master that. Good job. However, what they're saying is there's like new levels to what you're mastering. So whatever you're mastering, expect that new experiences are going to happen with those things, because it's never ending. We'll keep ascending. We'll keep evolving. So just expect those type of things to happen. I was told to tell you to look up number 22. It's a master number, as well as about practicing faith, patience, having trust, having hope, using discernment of spirit, even, is what I'm hearing come up with this. And I'm also hearing to look up the number 6, that it is definitely a number that you need to look up right now. Again, if you're coming on wanting a reading, please just put your name in the comments. There's nobody ahead of you. So if you put your name down, you'll be the next one that I'll be doing. If not, I'm going to be hanging up soon. I feel like I keep repeating myself, but people keep coming in and out of it. So I just want to make sure that people know. What other messages do you have for Tanner, please? And love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. What messages do you have? Whoa, am I supposed to take all of these two? Okay, so you have 5 more cards that came out all at the same time. The first 2 that came out together is Iris of the Rainbows, and G Hibaya, and Hibacha or something like that. But irises of the rainbows is talking about promises being kept. So, maybe you've been having intuitive visions about things that are going to happen in your life, or I think that you've always had some kind of intuitive insight into different things that are going on in your life. However, what this is saying is you're going to have even more insight on what is going on, and there's promises that are going to be kept. All of those things that you've been seeing are getting ready to either happen, or some kind of energy in a good way is being put into those things. But it's asking you to be cautioned about your thoughts. Your thought patterns can really destroy your time, is what I'm hearing. I'm feeling as if like you can change your timeline by your negative thoughts so much. So there's a lot of things that are wanting to be blessed to you or given to you or what have you, and you're really not receiving all that the universe is wanting to give you, because you're stuck in fears, and you're stuck in illusional thoughts. So make sure that you're getting out of those. Anything when you're having like these thoughts repeating, first of all, you want to ask, Okay. Or are those my thoughts? And if you wasn't thinking those yourself, your human wasn't thinking those, okay, was that a thought of love or a thought of a lower vibration of love? And if it was a really high vibration of love, then that's from source, that's from creation, that's from something that is meant to lift you up and help you to rise. But if it's of a lower vibration, it could be some kind of attachment trying to talk to you, or some kind of lower vibrating energy that may be around you and trying to influence you in your thoughts. So make sure that you're really paying attention to those things. So if it's a higher vibration of love, then just go with it. Put more energy and time into whatever that thought is that keeps repeating. If it's a repeated thought of a lower vibration energy and it's not a thought of your own, and you just know that, then this is something that you're going to say, okay, Satan, you have no power, no authority over me. Whether or not you believe in Satan or the devil, it doesn't matter. You're rebuking that lower vibrating energy. You're not going to let it have any Jonas. Okay, just a second, honey. But you're not going to have any kind of oh crap. I just kind of got sidetracked. But make sure that you're really paying attention to that kind of thing, Tanner, your thought patterns and things of that sort. Okay, so there's some kind of enthusiastic energy, some kind of you're feeling potential, and this came up with somebody earlier, but you're feeling some kind of potential. You're starting to feel self-worth in a different way than you ever had. Not saying that you don't have self-worth, but it's maybe like a rise in your self-worth or something of that sort. And it's asking you to be willing to put in time and energy into those things that you know that you have potential in. Yes, that's exactly what this card is calling for. If you're wanting a reading, make sure that you put your name on the in the comments below. I'm not Joss Winder Bala. I will do a reading for you. I'll put you on the list. I'm not for sure if I'm saying your name right, but I apologize if I'm not. And the readings will be what spirit wants you to know, hun. So I will focus on what they want you to want. But is Jazzy your name, or am I Jazzy? Okay. Is that a nickname? Okay, thank you. I got you, hun. I got you on the list. You'll be right after I finish up Tanner. But so anyway, Tanner, what this is asking you is to be willing to do whatever it takes in any area that you know you have potential in. So this could be in spiritual matters. This could be things of your physical reality or what have you. It could be many different things, but make sure that you're putting time and energy into those things. Parenting, being a good son, help your parents out around their house, do things like that, because I'm feeling as if you should be mowing their grass and helping them out with yard work and stuff. You may already be doing that stuff, but I feel like that's going to bring a lot of, what am I trying to say? Like more of a bond, like they're going to start to trust you more or something of that sort. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is also talking about duty and the willingness to put in energy into whatever duties that you have. So this could be your job, your career, your duty as a father, your duty as a son, a friend, what have you. But there's some kind of slow moving energy when it comes to certain aspects of your life. I feel like it has to do with your career and entrepreneurship. So it's asking you to put a little bit more time and energy into following the steps that your guidance has given you when it comes to your entrepreneurship. Yes, I'm hearing. Okay, Tanner, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. I love you. Have a great evening. Thank you for coming and supporting me every time I get on live. I love you. Okay, give me just a second, Jazzy, and I'm going to go ahead and do your reading. Let me shuffle these cards a little bit because I've done 4 readings with them. Knock some of this energy out of them. And I want to see what is Jonah's intentions towards me this week. Okay. Okay, you're going through some kind of healing of some sort, which doesn't surprise me. That should come out for every single person. Thank you. Wow, they're just flying out here. Anyway, that should come out with every single person, but it's talking about it may. Hold on, let me just slow down for just a second because I have a few different things coming in. Let me finish shuffling your cards, and I'll finish because I don't want to get sidetracked with what I'm doing. But you got a lot going on here. A lot of things with the throat chakra healing when it comes to communication issues, or maybe even speaking in public, or just getting more out of your shell is what I'm hearing. Yes, they're saying feeling more free in your spirit, feeling more freedom of speech, freedom to be who you are, the master coming on of yourself. Yes, I'm hearing. I do feel like there's some kind of healing that is happening when it has to do with relationships. This could be a romantic relationship, but it could also be friendships. But I'm feeling like it may be talking about a romantic relationship. If you don't have a romantic relationship right now, this may be talking about you going into a romantic relationship where a lot of the aspects may be mirroring or triggering you to heal certain aspects of yourself. And I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. So, and they're saying yes, ding, ding, ding about the healing different aspects by being triggered by people. This could be romantic partners. This could be friends, family, coworkers, what have you. You can trigger yourself. Yes. But anyway, this is talking about some kind of triggers, but this is a number 10 card. I haven't been telling the numbers, but I was told to tell this number, which is about endings and conclusions, as well as new beginnings and new cycles. So there's a lot of things that are of late or old to you or no longer resonating with you that are falling to the wayside, and you're starting to go into new cycles of being. Yes, I'm hearing. The guardian at the gate is talking about doors being open for you. And this is a number 3 card, which is about the ascended masters working with you. But there's gates that are being open for you when it comes to love. Again, they're saying love. So again, I'm not getting any specifics if you're in a relationship or if you're not. I kind of feel like you might just be dating. Let me know if I'm right about that, but I feel like you may just be dating, or maybe that there's more than one option that's available. But what I'm hearing is there's doors that are opening for you when it comes to love and romance. So don't be so closed off to keeping your eyes open for new experiences, even if you are in a relationship, because there may be something else that source is trying to show you. Maybe not even in a romantic issue, but I feel like it is. There's some kind of things that are going to be revealed to you about yourself, and when it comes to romantic partnerships or what have you. So that makes sense. Okay, I'm just now seeing your communication is very little. Okay, that makes sense. Your person that you're talking about. All right, makes sense. I was kind of confused with what was going on, so I wasn't for sure. But anyway, the guardian at the gate could also be talking about many different doors opening when it comes to communication. Also, not just with other people, but this could be with ascended masters, the angels, or what have you. And I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. So there may be some kind of awakening, or if you're already awakened to connection with spirit, which I feel like you are, this may be rising even higher. Yes, I'm hearing some kind of deepening of the connection is what I'm getting. Yes, they say. She of the Crouch, I'm not getting anything off of, so I'm going to read the book on this one. Just give me a second and let me see what it has to say real quick. I feel like this is talking something to do with passion, though, because I feel like this energy stirring up inside of me. So this has something to do with passion. And I feel like the passion is on your side, and maybe you give a lot of time and energy to somebody. You're a very passionate person. Are you a Scorpio or a Taurus? For some reason, both of those keep popping up in my head. Scorpio, Taurus, and then now Virgo is coming up. So I don't know. Normally, I don't get things like that. So whatever this is, that's what they're talking about. But anyway, let me see what this card has to say real quick. Number 5. The receptive principle, nurturing and fertility. It says, she of the Crouch may indicate a form of pregnancy, a necessary time of nurturing and development. We need to be open to her overflowing grace. She may also indicate the need to allow her nurturing grace to flow through us to others in the form of unconditional love and giving and spiritual healing. She tells us of the need for unconditional receiving, of making the best of what we are offered. She also reminds us that unbounded love and grace is ours, just waiting to be accepted. So there may be, because I feel as if, you're looking for not even looking. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I feel like when it comes to the relationship, you have a certain desire of what you want and stuff, but there's something that you are blocking you from. I feel like you are your worst critic, and I'm not for sure exactly in what area you are your worst critic. I'm not seeing that, but I feel as if you're both Capricorn. So I wonder what those 3 energies have to do with. Maybe that's those doors that are opening up. Maybe there's other people that are going to be coming into your life that it's asking you to stay open about, and you're the judging type sometimes. But anyway, maybe that's what those 3 are talking about: Scorpio, Virgo, and I think it was Taurus. But anyway, this is asking you to just be more receptive to what people are saying and doing, and maybe not so judgmental like you was saying. But anyway, it's time for you to express yourself in a different way. Maybe you're finally feeling like you can just express yourself in the way that you've always wanted to, or something of that sort, because this card is screaming out self-expression, or maybe taking up some kind of arts. I feel like as maybe this is talking about even dancing, or being what is that? Oh crap. It's like yoga, Tai Chi, or something of that, where you're moving the chi energy, the way it's supposed to be moved. I'm not Tai Chi, maybe is what it's called, but maybe engaging in something like that, because I'm feeling like to get your Kundalini energy moving and rising, you need to start moving your body more, or maybe it's telling me that you're already doing that, and that there's going to be some kind of breakthrough with that. But I feel like this is also talking about the Kundalini energy rising and movement of your body. Yes, they're saying, but just the Kundalini energy can help you to express yourself as well. So again, there are 4 cards here that talk about self-expression, communication, and stuff like that. So there's definitely going to be things that are going on in any relationship that you have that are going to help you to be more help you to communicate in the right way. So ask the angels and guidance, your higher self, to put you in check. Like when I'm being judgmental, let me know you're being judgmental. I'm being judgmental, and stop me from being that way, and help me to see how to find things that I love in them instead of things to judge about them. So love them up instead of judging them up. And this is including yourself as well. So try not to judge yourself too harshly or what have you. Even if you're the one that communicates, there's still going to be, I see you keep saying something about you communicate, but he doesn't. But what I want you to know is that what this is talking about with this healing and communication is, even if you communicate, there's still things that are going to be healed when it has to do with communication. You may be the one that's outspoken and stuff, but are you too outspoken? Is some of the things that you say too harsh, or maybe too upfront and bold? And maybe some people just aren't like that and can't handle all of you at once, is what I'm feeling. So maybe just asking the angels to guide your words, let your words be their words, or their words be your words, or what have you. That way that maybe you're not being so over demanding or over, I don't know. I feel like I'm not trying to say you're pushy or anything, but I feel like maybe you're just very outspoken and blunt and bold like I am. And maybe that's where I was getting that Scorpio feeling, is because I'm a Scorpio and I'm very bold and to the point, and I don't try to hurt people's feelings or try to make them feel insecure or uncomfortable. But sometimes the way that I come out with my truth and my honesty, it can come across that way. Straightforward. Thank you. That's exactly it, Jazzy. So make sure that you just ask for guidance on the words that you use and stuff. And I'm not saying anything bad about you, but that being very blunt and very honest is exactly what pushes some people away, though. I've been known to do that. I can hurt people's feelings real easy without trying to do that, just by being honest. So I know you know what I'm saying, and I feel so connected to you in that sense, like I'm mirroring you when it comes to that kind of stuff. But sometimes I can even yeah, I know I've said some harsh things to people, not meaning to, just being brutally honest. Okay, you're being cautioned that somebody around you may be a theft. So somebody may be trying to steal something of yours. This could be your time, your energy, some kind of material possession or something of that sort, but it's cautioning you. And I feel like this is a man. But it's talking about losing something that's irretrievable. So you really want to make sure that you're using your discernment of spirit when you're around certain people, or letting people into your home, or what have you. Your ex scammed you. Oh, that's great. So this is cautioning you to make sure that you're paying attention to what your intuition is telling you. If you're on here and wanting a reading, please put your name in the comments below so that I know that you're wanting a reading. There was nobody ahead of you. I'm doing Jazzy's right now, and you would be the next person on the list. So please, hey, Lorenzo, how are you, hun? Got you on there. You'll be next, so just hold up, okay? But anyway, there's some kind of loss that's coming to you, and or could be. Okay, they told me, said could be, if you're not very cautioned about it. So use your discernment of spirit when you let people around you and things like that. And then this is saying that you're a very cheerful person, that there's a lot of things to be cheerful about or glad about. So even in this romantic endeavor, I'm going to say endeavor or adventure, because I feel like it's the start of an adventure for you for some reason. But it's saying, enjoy have a drink to it. It's time to celebrate. There's something that's going to be able to be celebrated soon. Yes, they're saying, and I feel like it's in connection to love and romance, and they're saying yes. However, I do feel like there's some healing that's still going to be taking place. And like I said, everybody's going through some sort of healing at this time. So, that makes sense. But also, there's some kind of very mighty energy and almighty energy, a very divine energy that is really working with you right now. You feel this connection, or either you're starting to feel a deeper connection to this energy. I feel like it's kind of has to do with the Kundalini energy and that kind of connection. And, your chi energy, life force energy, moving around freely, what have you. Self-expression, again, I'm being told. But you're being influenced by some kind of divine energy right now, definitely. Or you are that influence, that divine energy. Yes, they're saying. So there could be some kind of tower moment, a lot of things being juggled at one time for you, Jazzy. I'm not for sure exactly what this is talking about, but you may have some a bunch of some epiphanies when it comes to different situations in your life. And I feel like it has to do with something to do with self-expression again. So you may just be learning a lot of lessons when it comes to self-expression and maybe not being so free. I know that you're a free spirit and you live on your own rules. I see that. But tone it down. Okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Just tone it down a little bit. Trust me. I'm with you. I'm there. We're mirroring each other right now. But anyway, so I wanted to tell you real quick. I normally do not do any kind of negative anything when it comes to readings, but I'm being told that I'm supposed to be telling you about this. So there's some kind of warning when it comes to somebody close to you who is going to be going through some kind of illness and possibly even close to death. Now, I don't feel like they are going to die, but I feel like they might be close to death. It may be time for you to send energy to this person. I feel like it may be a male. I'm not 100 on that. When I said male, I didn't see a yes or a no on it, but I felt a masculine connection. However, what I feel is a lot of prayer and a lot of energy being sent from you would be very, very, very beneficial. Your Kundalini is very stirred up. You have a lot of energy just flowing freely from you, and that self-expression needs to come out in many different ways, through artwork, through healing endeavors, or something of that sort. But this is saying, this might just be like the beginning for you of some kind of healing adventure, or maybe you're already a healer and you need to focus on helping this person to heal. It may have something to do with cancer, or something to do with the colon, maybe, or the prostate, something around that area, because I'm seeing that area. But Jazzy, I hope that you got something out of your reading. I hope that you have a wonderful evening, and I love you. Thank you for coming and supporting me today. Oh no. Okay, Lorenzo, let me shuffle these cards and get some of this energy out of them real quick, and I'll start on your reading, hun. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody up here. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay. If you're new on the live feed and you're wanting a reading, please comment your name below. You're welcome, honey. I'm getting ready to start Lorenzo's, and I have nobody else on the list. So if you're wanting a reading before I hang up, make sure that you put your name on the list, and I will get to you next. What messages do you have for Lorenzo, please? And love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. For Lorenzo, and love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. For Lorenzo, thank you. A lot of people are having things revealed to them about themselves right now. So there's a lot of, okay, hold on. Let me finish getting the cards, and then I'll tell you, because I don't want to confuse myself. Sometimes I'll do that and it'll confuse me. What other messages do you have for Lorenzo, please? And love, romance, ascension messages, both of these. Thank you. Okay. All right. So you have, there's a lot of situation is going on in your life that have to do with initiating you. Okay. Initiating you to your next step, initiating you to a higher state of awareness, initiating you into your purpose of being a healer. And I'm hearing that specifics of being a healer. So you're definitely a healer. I feel like you haven't completely tapped into your abilities, or if at all. So if you have tapped into them, there's definitely way more to learn or to study or something of that sort. And I feel like it's more of like you trusting in your connection and being more connected with source, spirit, creation, or what have you. But I feel like definitely that you are a healer, and you're meant to perform healings on people, on planets, on the earth, on the magnetic grid, and the list goes on and on and on. A healer is a great, there's a vast, what subject, it's a vast subject. So there's a lot of different areas that's talking about: spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, healing animals, healing planets, healing the magnetic grid, crystalline grid, so many different things. And I feel like you're just tapping into a bunch of them at one time is what this is talking to me about. So all that you're going through right now is just an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Yes, I'm hearing. I feel like you already know this. You already got a heads up on it, of course, but I feel like there's still a lot that's untapped into. There's many things that are going to be revealed to you, maybe through dream state, through lucid dreaming, through astral travel, even. So make sure that you're connecting during meditation. Oh no. Hold on. Crap. Can you still not hear me? I'm not for sure what you did here. So crap. I don't know where to back up to. Did you hear me? Did you hear me saying about, what everything that you're going through right now is initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer? Did you hear all of that? That you're a healer, that there's many different things. You said, okay, that's what I was talking about. So you are a healer, everything that you're going through right now. And I feel like it's many different situations that are being awakened in you that are helping you to realize that you are a healer. So that's what the initiation card is about. But I feel like there's a lot of things that are being revealed to you, whether it be through lucid dreams, through astral travel, through just dream time or daydreaming, repeated thoughts, signs and synchronicities through the clouds or through repeated numbers or what have you. But I feel like you're just really very in tune with all of these things, or becoming very in tune with these things. And I'm hearing yes. I feel like there's a level of unity or connection when it comes to the connection with spirit that is getting ready to rise in you, that's getting ready to move through an even higher state of consciousness. And I feel as if, like you was talking to me about, you had said something to me about before about those fears that you're pushing through with your family and stuff. And what this is talking about also is, as you push through these fears, what's going to happen is you're going to feel more unity. You're going to feel more bond. You're going to feel more acceptance. There's something to do with an acceptance piece. So maybe that's something that's even healing in you right now, is that, maybe you're already accepted and you just feel as if you're not accepted or something of that sort. But there's some kind of acceptance piece when it comes to you and your family, maybe even some friends, but I feel like it's more geared towards you and your family. And it may have something to do with either an uncle who is a father figure or a father figure, or both, because I feel like there may be some kind of healing dynamic going on with something to do with an uncle and a father figure, or both. And that may even be healing right now, and some truths being revealed about, something to do with those connections. And maybe you can shed some light on that, but I'm not exactly for sure 100% what it's trying to tell me. But I'm being told that you need to go out and connect with nature, connection with the fairies, the pixies, the trolls, anything that would be magical, in a sense, is what it's asking you to connect with. The elvens or what have you, they all do really exist. And maybe you're just learning that they exist, or maybe you already know, and there's some kind of deepening of a connection with that as well, as what I'm hearing. Yes, they're saying some kind of, whatever this unity card means, is there's a lot to do with, oh, I'm sorry for your loss, hun. I just see that your grandpa passed. I'm sorry to hear about that. That could be the father figure that I'm referring to, but there may be some kind of healing that's still involved with that, when it comes to grief or something of that sort. But I feel like your connections are just really being taken to a totally different level. And I'm talking about your connections in the spirit. And I'm also talking about your connections with people in the physical, with your family. Yes, they're saying the guardian at the gate is telling you that whatever situations you're going through, you're protected. You may be feeling like you're moving backwards a little bit, or staying in one spot, or maybe like you're losing some of the gifts that you had or something of that sort. Because I even feel like you're kind of mirroring some of the things that I've went through in the past couple of years of feeling like, I had a really deep connection with spirit. And then all of a sudden it was like some of it just was gone because I was going through so much healing and transformation that I felt kind of depressed or felt kind of, left behind or something of that sort. And I'm feeling like you're rising through that. You're going to push through that. So whatever it is, just know like this is just a piece of the puzzle. This is just part of it that needs to be healed. It's part of your initiation into becoming a healer. Just know that you're protected and that the doors are opening for whatever information you need or whatever you need to know about to help you heal certain situations with your family. This is those things that it's talking about. But there are definitely some doors opening up. And I also feel as if there's some kind of door opening up when it comes to entrepreneurship. I don't know if you're an entrepreneur right now, but if you're not, then there's some kind of door that's opening up that has to do with this. Expressing yourself and something, maybe you're spiritually gifted enough to where you can make money that way. I'm not real for sure. I don't know, but I do feel as if that's what it's talking about. It's referring to you being more bold and more out there and pushing through your fears, that you have some kind of duty when it comes to your mission, that you may be getting some kind of insight or some kind of repetitive thoughts about. Hi, Rosemary. I'll put you on the list, hon. You'll be next. But and you'll probably be my last. Oh, Maisie, I'm glad you're here. You'll be my last one, Maisie, unless a bunch more people come on. Then I might stay on. You're cracking me up, Maisie. Anyway, so you have some kind of duty, and what it's telling me is like you may not know your full purpose yet, but it's asking you to be open-minded to whatever the universe is telling you to do, whatever kind of insight or inspiration that you're receiving. Make sure that you're putting time and energy into that. And I'm hearing yes, but it's saying that you're protected. You've got a lot of assistance, maybe through the fairies, the angels, the guides, or what have you. But I know that you're on the right track is what I'm getting with this. Yes, they're saying. Let me see. Okay, they're also telling me you're in a time right now where there is a lot of magic being brought into your life, and I'm not talking about like magic with like card tricks and things like that. I'm talking about like this spiritual magic. You're really starting to feel your power. You're really starting to know, where you belong and how to use your magic. And if you're not, then this is saying that's where you're heading. That's what you're getting ready to head towards. So just know, like a lot of magic should be expected. And I feel like that has a lot to do with this unity, this connection, and this bond with spirit going to its next level, or rising even higher than what you can ever imagine. I feel like you're one of those people that have these experiences where you just don't feel like things could get any better. Then all of a sudden, bam, here comes some kind of mini spiritual awakening. But that mini spiritual awakening is like a trigger to a bunch of other mini spiritual awakenings, which is just like kind of consider like a major breakthrough. Congratulations, man. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Push through those fears with your family. And as long as you clean up your side of the street, that's all that you have to do. Pray for those other people involved, whatever it may be. If you're still grieving the loss of your grandfather, ask that the angels will comfort you during your time of grieving, because there's something that still needs healed with something to do with the father figure. Yes, they're saying. So real quick, the last cards that I have for you. So just like whoever it was that I read for before you, there's some kind of loss. There may be some kind of warning that from your system, your discernment of spirit or your heart knowings just tell you, like, don't hang around a certain person, or don't let so and so in your house or car, because they're going to steal from you, or they're going to maybe they're just going to steal your energy. They may be an energy vampire, and I'm feeling like that's what it's referring to, energy vampire. So people that may take energy from you, and they really don't have a place in your life is what I'm hearing. You'll know who they are. You'll know without a doubt, because you just feel so sick to your stomach, or you just have like this heartfelt knowing that saying, you know what, I'm not dealing with this anymore. What have you? I got to let you go. But so this is talking about happiness, honors, fame, some kind of extraordinary honors and fame. So I feel like, this is talking about with this healing ability. So make sure that you're pushing forward with whatever it is when it comes to your healing abilities, and you'll be successful in that. And this is telling me that true friendships, loyal friendships, people that would not do you wrong, are in the future. So maybe as you're letting go of other people, places, and things that don't no longer resonate with you, you're going to start attracting those other people, places, and things, particularly friendships. Yes, I'm hearing maybe your star family or star seed family that may be coming into your life. But this is also saying that you're a loyal person and that you deserve loyalty back. Yes, they're saying. And then I was told not to take this. And there could be some lady in your life that is significant, maybe giving you some kind of information, helping you to achieve your healing abilities or what have you, or maybe help you to enhance them or learn more about them or something of that sort. But I'm not real for sure what else this card is trying to tell me. But it's something to do with a lady being significant in your life. It could also be talking about a romantic partnership that is in the works, but I feel like it's more talking about some kind of role model, a woman, a female role model. Yes, they're saying. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Lorenzo. I love you. Have a great evening. And I will be getting Rosemary. I'll be doing you next. If you're still on here, let me know that you're still on here, because it's showing me that no one is here, and then it'll show me 2 or 3 people being here. So I'm not for sure if it's just going in and out of service or what it's doing, but just let me know if you're still on here. Okay, cool. I'm just going to shuffle the cards and get some energy out of here, and then I'll do your reading, and then I'll be on to Maisie. Maisie, is that your actual real name? Is that what you want me to call you, or do you have another name that you go by, or is that just your YouTube name, or what? Just so I make sure that I'm saying the right thing here. What messages do you have for Rosemary, please? And love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Rosemary. And love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Whoa, okay. Let's see what they have to tell you. You're an old soul, a wise old soul is what I hear. You have a lot of knowledge to share with people, a lot of inspiration, a lot of guidance to share. Maybe you don't see your true worth and all of the love and guidance that you actually have, all the knowledge and wisdom that you actually have, because I'm feeling as if maybe, this honesty card is trying to tell me that you don't see your full potential, you don't see your full worth, or if you do, or if you think that you do, maybe there's more to it that you're not seeing. So just really, it's asking you to take an honest appraisal of your life. Also take a look at different situations in your life that may have to do with codependency, or depending on something to help you to deal with other things. So I don't know, like overeating is my thing. When I'm upset or stressed or what have you, I'll overeat or I'll indulge in a lot of sugar, which is something that I've, for the most part, tried to get out of my life. And, I'll go back and forth with that when I'm upset or stressed out or what have you. But it may just be telling you to take an honest look at your life, what people, places, and things need to go, what things do you depend on that maybe you shouldn't depend on anymore. Let them things go. There's some kind of trickster energy or prankster energy. You may be feeling as if you're juggling a lot of things at one time, but I feel like these things that you're juggling are things that are helping you to just rise up into higher states of awareness or states of consciousness. So it may be challenges or situations or something of that sort that are just really putting you like in this space of, oh crap, I don't know if I want to do this, or something of that sort. But there's just a lot of juggling to the energies that are going on in your life right now. But again, I feel like you're juggling more positive energies than you are negative. However, the negative ones are in there, but those negative aspects really try not to complain about, because I feel as if these are just things that are helping you and leading you to your next step. And really, it's something about like you really don't see your true potential when it comes to your intuition, your knowledge, your wisdom, your ability to connect with your clairvoyance and claircognizance. your telepathic communications. Man, you've got some gifts going on is what I'm hearing. A lot of gifts going on, but I feel like maybe you're even juggling when it comes to those being like enhanced. And what I mean by that is maybe there's a lot of physical symptoms that are happening in your body when it comes to these higher awakenings and all of these spiritual gifts that you already have. There's some kind of physical symptoms. There's also some kind of challenges when it comes to like your thoughts on it all. Maybe it's just too much to take in at times. And I don't feel like this is all the time, but I feel like it's kind of going up and down or something of that sort. Ascension symptoms. Okay, that makes sense, Rosemary, what I'm seeing. So that must be a lot of what you're juggling, or that, you know, the energy of what I'm seeing. But let's see what else they have to say for you real quick, Rosemary. Thank you. Lady of the Harvest is talking about, you know, things being manifested into your life. Quick turnarounds is what I just heard with this card. So I don't know if there's things that you're needing to be turned around in your life, but that's what I'm hearing, quick turnarounds. And this could be financially. It could also have to do with, because I was seeing money, but it could also have to do with the purchase of something. I don't know what you're purchasing, but it may be a land, a house, or maybe some kind of apartment or something of that sort, but you're purchasing something or putting money into something. But I feel like you're going to have a harvest when it comes in many different directions in your life. And most of this harvest is talking about the next level to these spiritual gifts, a new awakening, or like an upgrade, so to speak, to the gifts that you already have. They're saying, yes, ding, ding, ding. Exactly what they're talking about. Also, happiness, peace, freedom is what I'm hearing with this card. Yes, they're saying. I get the feeling like there was some kind of struggle, and I feel like it's a personal, like, inner struggle. Maybe it had to do with inner childhood healing or something of that sort. But everything in this card speaks out to me like it had you down for so long, but now there's like this flower that's blossoming, and you're learning all about who you really are because of this awakening, so to speak, that's happened. And I don't know exactly what this situation is that it's referring to, but there was some kind of healing or something where you may have, I don't know. I know that you know what I'm talking about, though, because as I'm questioning what it is, they're saying she knows what you're talking about. So, okay, She of the Crouch. This is give me just a second here. I never get anything off of this card, but it's about the being active, putting time and energy into things. And I feel like this is screaming out to you, like not setting expectations on yourself or others. So just going with the flow of things, being active, but not being being proactive, but not overdoing things is what it's kind of cautioning you about. That normally doesn't come out with this card, but that's what this is saying. So good. I'm glad that you're starting to move past those types of things. What other messages do you have for Rosemary, please? In love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. What messages? Susie. Okay. I just wanted to have you on there, right? Okay, about your exam, I heard you're going to be just fine on this exam, to not stress out about it. See yourself passing it, see yourself doing well, and not worry about it. You're going to be fine. It's going to feel stressful as you're reading the questions or whatever you're doing. I feel like you're going to feel like you have things jumbled up, but that's just an illusion is what I'm hearing. Yes, they're saying. Again, that trickster energy may be in play here because the extra joker came out. That's, again, about trickster energy, prankster energy, giving you illusional or delusional thoughts. It's just cautioning you to just pay attention to those thoughts. So if, just like I was telling Tanner earlier, a way to know if your thoughts are yours or not. So when you're having these negative thoughts or illusional thoughts or whatever, if you don't know they're illusions, so you just think, did I, myself, my human self, did I think of that certain thing? And if you know that you wasn't purposely trying to think of that certain thing that keeps replaying in your mind, then was it of a higher vibration of love or was it of a lower vibration of love? If it was a higher vibration of love, then feed into it, give more energy into it, see what else you can find out about it. If it's a lower vibration of love, even if you don't believe in the devil or Satan or whatever, say, you know what? Satan, back away from me. You have no power or authority over me. Or talk to the energy as if it has no power and authority over you, and push it away, because it has no power and authority over you unless you give it to it. So keep changing your thought patterns by thinking that way. Seeing if it's you, if it's God or the universe, which would be a higher vibration of love, extreme lower vibration of love that you're not thinking of. Then you'll know exactly how to take care of that. Yeah, you're gonna be all right, Rosemary. You're gonna be fine on that. Whoa, this card like flew somewhere, and I have no idea where it went. Wow. I mean, it just went flying. Okay, well, I will have to find that card later because I have no... here it is. Can't believe I found that. Okay, the rose. Sorry about that, guys. It says the rose indicates beauty and rugged health is what this card is about. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for you, but I was told to show you the bottom, which is it's a money safe, which means that there's some kind of financial security or money coming to you, maybe through investments or bonds. It may also be just through some kind of donation or people just giving to you. But this is money coming in unexpected ways is what I'm saying. It's all right. That happens for a reason. Okay, I hope that you got something out of your reading, Rosemary. I love you, and I hope that you have a great night. Thank you. All right, I got Rosemary done. Susie, you're next. Let me just shuffle these just a second here. If you're on the live feed and you're wanting a reading, please put your name down in the comments below. I was going to quit after Susie, but I see a few more people going on here. So if you're wanting a reading real quick, just let me know. I'm not going to take any more than 2 more people. Just comment your name in the comments, please. I'm glad you got something out of it, Rosemary. You're welcome, hun. Whoa, what is going on here? That was crazy. Susie, are you still on here, hon? I'm going to start your reading here in just a second. I just want to shuffle a few cards here. Susie, are you still on here, hun? Just let me know if you are. Okay, good. I'm going to start your reading now. I'm just shuffling the cards real quick. I have 2 more spots available, guys. If you're wanting a reading, please comment your name below, and I'll get to you right after I finish Susie's reading. Am I supposed to take this card too? These cards? These 2, both of them? Okay, there's situations in your life where it's challenging you to see the good and the bad and the bad and the good. So there may be some times where, you're going through some kind of challenge or situation or argument with a friend or somebody, and, there's some kind of lesson that's being learned in it. Maybe it's to not talk back, or maybe it's to be of a listening ear instead of instantly wanting to shut them down when they're talking to you or what have you. There's something that's being learned when it comes to seeing the good and the bad and the bad and the good. So meaning those lessons that out of the seemingly bad things, there's a lot of good things that come out of those lessons. On the other side, there may be like enhancements to your gifts, or maybe you push through a fear, which has helped you to get past some kind of challenging situation when it comes to communication or anything. But this is just asking you to just pay attention to, seeing the good things that happen out of the seemingly bad. Yes. And the bright mother is talking about brighter days ahead. Sunnier skies is talking about renewal. Okay. This card is screaming out renewal to you or for you, is what I'm hearing. Yes. And I feel like this is talking about balance in many different areas. This may be talking about balance in your physical life, but I feel even more so that it's talking about balance to like your masculine and feminine energies. Excuse me. And they're saying yes, ding, ding, ding. So there's definitely a lot of balance when it comes to those two energies. I also feel like you may be pondering some different situations in your life, whether or not to release them or let go or to move forward in a certain situation or what have you. And I feel like this is calling on you to just meditate, get connected even deeper, not move in a situation until you ask and receive confirmation, until you know without a shadow of a doubt that that's exactly what you're supposed to do. And they're just flipping out for you here. The singer of courage is asking you to step out in courage in whatever situation you feel led to do that. I feel like there is fearful moments. Of course, we all have fear, but I feel like there's just like these moments of deep fear or not wanting to push forward in some kind of situation. And what it's asking you to do is like try to see things from a different perspective, maybe get other people's input on whatever these situations are and see what they would do about it. And then use your discernment of spirit as to whether or not you should go with what they're saying or just, do what you had already planned on doing. But it may have something to do with, I know this sounds weird, but I feel as if when you're connected with certain people, and I don't know who they are, but certain people, that you automatically put walls up. This may be family members or certain friends that you have, but you automatically put these walls up, and maybe you're a little bit judgmental towards them, or you feel as if they're judging you, and that's why the walls are being put up. But there's some kind of walls that are being put up, and it's asking you to have the courage to just take these walls down. Little by little, you push through these fears that you have of what they may think about you or what they may say about you or how they may treat you or what have you. But as you push through these fears and have courage, you're going to realize like, you're going to be able to see the good once you get to the other side of those things. That's what this card is talking about. You see the good, you see the enhancements that you have to your abilities, or you see the connection that you get with spirit. It's like, wow, I just want to keep pushing forward, which is what this card is talking about. It's talking about things being illuminated that are helping to make you want to push forward in many different areas in your life. And I'm hearing yes. Again, I feel like it's talking about pushing through some kind of fearful situations. I don't know what these fearful situations are, but I do know that one thing, it has to do with bringing down some kind of wall, allowing yourself to be exposed and vulnerable is what they're saying. Yes, 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 they're saying vulnerable. So you're going to feel uncomfortable in a lot of situations that you probably don't want to feel uncomfortable in. However, like that uncomfortability is what is going to lead you to, some kind of breakthrough. You have to be uncomfortable and go through that storm, so to speak, before you get to the calm and the good. Yes, I am hearing. To Bearer of the Waters is talking about some kind of emotional healing happening to the emotional body. So there may be a lot of crying, a lot of times of feeling anger or guilt, even guilt about things that maybe you may have done in the past or may not have done that you wish that you would have done. Yes, I'm hearing. This could have to do with children, or maybe you're the child that this is referring to. But yes, okay. Could be both, I'm hearing, because I feel like there is some kind of inner child work that's going on with you, taking a look at issues maybe from the past. And I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. Of course, they said. But I feel like there's a new beginning in this. Like there's a lot of purging. And that purging comes in the form of ascension symptoms, like pain, feeling very tired or feeling very, very over energized. And then maybe the next minute tired. But this is also talking about physical pain, dizziness, kundalini energy rising and making you really, really hot, sleepless nights. So there could be a lot of those different situations that are going on with you, but not just the emotional body is creating a lot of spiritual healing. Yes, they're saying. Yes, and I keep seeing the number 33 up there. So look up the number 33. But I feel like there's some kind of breakthrough when it comes to this. And there's going to be some kind of illumination or some kind of spotlight brought to exactly down to the T what you need to work on. So really pay attention to those repeated thoughts, because it's like, I feel like they're going to just spit, the universe is just going to spit it at you and say, hey, look, I'm going to force you to take a look at this, because until you do, you can't move forward. So you'll know what I'm talking about when it just hits you in the face and you're just like, ah. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, I'm reading your comments now. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see what other messages they have for you in angel therapy. What messages do you have for Susie, please? In love, romance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. What messages do you have for Susie, please? In love, romance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Mom work. Okay, that makes sense. Clear yourself. Before I even read what this says, I'm hearing smudge. So get out the smudge stick, clear out your home, keep your windows closed. And when you open up your windows, just imagine all lower vibrating energies or toxic energies being removed from every physical thing in your house, as well as yourself. And see it just wash out the fly out the windows as you do that. Make sure that you thank the herb of the sage for clearing that out, as well as the element of air and the element of fire. So make sure that you do that. But it says, ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. This is talking about with your mom. Okay, I get the feeling, and this is weird. I get the feeling like she's dead, but she's still alive. And so when I asked them, why do I feel like she's dead, but she's still alive? There must have been some point in your life, if it's not now, some point in your life where you felt like your mom was dead to you, or you wouldn't have cared if she died, or maybe you felt some kind of really horrible energy towards her. But I feel like these things are starting to fall to the wayside. There's things that are coming back up and rising to the surface that need to be looked at. Try not to overanalyze these things, but try to see her place in it, try to see your place in it, and then remember where she came from, how she was raised, or maybe you've heard about how she's raised, or ask during meditation, how was my mom raised? Show me, because that'll help me to understand why she was the way with me, or what have you. There could be some past life connections, though, that need to be healed when it comes to the issues with your mom in this life. Yes, I'm hearing. So maybe even doing past life regression is really going to help you at this time. And they're saying yes. But let me see what other cards that they have for you real quick. And if there's anybody else on the reading, I have time for one more person. So let me know. Tanya, hi. Gotcha. I guess that's how you pronounce it, Tanya. I'm working on Susie now. You'll be next. Give me just a few minutes. You're definitely going through a lot of transformation, especially when it comes to your spiritual and emotional bodies. And I'm hearing yes. Your physical body probably you won't feel the actual transitions that it's going through, because you're going through so many ascension symptoms. It's kind of masking how your physical body is healing. However, I'm hearing that your physical body is actually healing at this time. They're saying yes. So there could be some kind of misfortune when it comes to connection with some kind of enemy. And what I mean is, maybe this could be that somebody in your life, you try to heal a certain aspect of something with, and maybe they don't take that amends the way that they want, that you wanted them to, or something of that sort. There's something, but this is warning you. And it may even be a friend, because I feel like friendships this is talking about. There may have been something that was said that somebody wasn't in agreement with, or maybe this is a warning that there is something in the future that's getting ready to be said, and something that you're not going to be in agreement with could cause some kind of split between a friend and you. And I'm hearing yes, that's what it is. Okay. And then this is talking about some kind of mistrust or disturbance with friendships as well. So the sly fox, somebody could be lying to you or trying to trick you or something of that sort. So really pay attention to those types of energies. They're both ace cards, and there's a number 11, which makes me believe that there's new beginnings when it comes to you seeing how other people treat you, or maybe it's even some kind of connection with telepathic communications and hearing people's thoughts and knowing exactly what they're thinking or feeling about you. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. Okay, so that's what it's referring to. Anyway, Susie, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Great. I'm glad that you guys have bonded again. That's awesome. Thank God. You know, me and my mom were like that. And, uh, you know, I, at one time, I could have cared less if she died. And that's a horrible feeling to have about your mom. But us too, we were able to mend things before she died 4 years ago. So it really helps when you're able to do that. But, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. I love you. And I hope that you have a blessed evening. Thank you for coming and supporting me while I was doing this live reading. I'm going to try to keep doing these. Go check out my, Facebook group, which is Healings, Readings, and Empowerment and More with Trish Poe and You Need Me 303 Healing. So that you can check those out. I'll be doing live feeds on live readings on or live healings on those as well. Excuse me, guys. I had to get a drink real quick. Okay. So, Tanya, I'm going to be doing your reading now. Instantly, the Solace card comes out, which is about the solar plexus, feeling more in your power, enlightenment, empowerment, things being more fiery or you being more passionate or fiery about something of that sort. Yes, honey, I do personal readings. If you want to go on my website and look, it's uniqueme303healing.net. There is 3 lines up on the left-hand corner, which give you all 3 pages. It'll show you the prices for the reading, as well as how to get that. But yes, I do personal readings, hun. You're welcome, Susie. Thank you for coming and supporting, hun. Do I take all 3 of these cards or 4 of these cards? Okay. No, I don't. Do I take any of them? Okay, I'm going to put all these back in because I was told not to take them. What other messages do you have, please? For Tanya, please, in love, romance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self. Thank you. Okay, again, there's a lot of passion, a lot of fire. I feel like there's a energy of renewal, just like I did with the person before you. But there's some kind of renewal when it comes to your courage, your faith, your trust in the process of what is going on, all the transformation that you're going through. It's really asking you to just trust in it. You know, have a lot of faith, courage, trust, hope that whatever is going on is exactly what's supposed to be happening, that you're moving higher and higher and higher. There's it's asking you to keep a lot of passion about you when it comes to whatever it is that you're working on, going through, pushing through is what I'm hearing. But I feel like this has something to do with some kind of career or financial path or financial adventure of some sort. Yes, they're saying. But I do want to read what the book has to say about this card here. Oh, I didn't see that one there. You got 5 of them that came out and I didn't see that one. There's some kind of metamorphosis happening, some kind of transformation, transition from one state of being to another state of being is what this card is talking about. This is a number 11 card, which is also a twin flame number and a master number, talking about new beginnings. So a lot of this whole entire, every card that's out is screaming transformation, new beginnings, blessings, manifestation, having the courage to just keep pushing through because you're almost to the other side of whatever it is that you're trying to fight through or push through. Yes, I'm hearing. And I get that. I get this really overwhelming feeling of being in a good space. So if you're not in a good space now, you're heading towards being in a good space. But I feel as if the energy is coming from you right now. So even if you're feeling a little down and out, there's a really good energy about you that you must put out to other people because I feel it. And you're the first person that I've really felt that off of since I started this live feed an hour and 48 minutes ago. So that's a really good feeling. Anyway, it's asking you to push through every situation that you feel led to push through. You may feel I feel like there's a lot of exciting moments or like while you're going through certain spiritual awakenings, these spiritual awakenings are creating a lot of excitement and like this feeling of enthusiasm or bliss that makes you just want to go to the next whatever. Okay. The next situation to heal, the next thing to study or what have you. There's just so many different aspects of your life that this is talking about right now. Yes, they're saying. there's still something in your life that you need to take a look at when it comes to you. Okay. There's some kind of, I want to say block, like you're blocking yourself from something. This may be a connection with people. I don't know if that's a connection with like, oh no, it froze up. Crapola. What was the last thing that you heard, Tony? Or Tanya, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Tony. I don't know what to tell you because I'm not for sure when it froze up. I'll wait here just a second so you can tell me what was the last thing that you heard, hun. Are you still there, Tony? Or Tanya? I don't know why I'm calling you Tony. Do you go by that for some reason? It keeps coming out. Not for sure. Okay. I can't remember because I started crying. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, anyway, let me just move on to the next card. You can always. No. Okay. No, as in you can't hear me or you can hear me. You must be able to hear me if you're saying you had great energy. Okay. Yes, you do have great energy. I was feeling your energy, but anyway, yeah. If you're not feeling like you have a lot of good energy to bring, you definitely have it because I can feel it. You're putting off a lot of that light. I feel like you're one of those people that can walk into a room and people just feel your magnetism, your charisma, your energy, or what have you. You may be going through feeling like blissful moments and then maybe even crashing down to another type of energy. But I feel like all of this is just some kind of transition, some kind of transformation to helping you to rise through higher states of awareness and something to do with your confidence. So whatever that is. But anyway, the fairy godmother is saying, usually it's saying like your wishes are coming true, your dreams are being fulfilled. But what I'm feeling with this is like there's a lot of doors that are being opened for you, a lot of different situations when it comes to your spiritual connection, when it comes to your career is what I feel, or something to do with bringing in money. But I feel like there's still some things that are holding you back, and it may just be fear, some kind of fear or judgment towards self, or not having enough passion or drive or something in one particular area. I'm not talking about all areas. There's just something that may even seem so minute that is holding you back from something, from moving forward all the way or receiving all the blessings that you're wanting to receive or something of that sort. But anyway, it's asking you to just muster up the courage to push through that fear, and it's going to be yours, whatever it is that it's talking about. But this is talking about manifestation. So make sure that you're being positive when you're manifesting. Send out those images into the universe, what you're wanting to manifest. See and imagine those images coming back to you as if you've already received them. So maybe seeing yourself smiling, having fun, doing whatever it is that you would be doing when you receive whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And that's going to help you to stay positive, help you to manifest those things that'll help you to stay in a good energy. Yes, they're saying. What other messages? Okay. What other cards do you have for Tanya, please? And thank you. Clear yourself. It says, ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Okay, instantly, some of this wall that I'm talking about that may be up, it might have to do with a past relationship or some kind of relationship coming to an end and hurting you. Maybe that's something that you're transitioning through or transforming through or healing at this time. But I feel like this is what this card is talking about. There's something that needs to be released. It may be an attachment to somebody from your past. Yes, they're saying. I feel a deep, I want to say it's like when people have their first love and they get heartbroken and they just cry and cry and cry hysterically, and they have that just deep down gut wrenching hurt and pain. This has happened to you before, and I feel like there's some clearing that needs to be done with this. And I don't know who it is referring to. I don't have a name or anything, but I feel like there's many cords that are attached from this person. Maybe there was verbal abuse or some kind of something to do with communication or verbalizing something or something of that sort, but it's asking you to clear these attachments. So maybe you want to do some healing when it comes to cutting cords. I have a video on that, or you can make a appointment with me for a healing of those cords, but they need to be cut. And I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. Emotional sensitivity, that has a lot to do with you being an empath. You pick up on the feelings of other people, energies in the room, energies all around you. That light that's shining in you, that's picking up all of those things. So make sure that you're putting a hedge of cocoon around you every day before you even get up out of the bed. Ground your energy to the earth by just seeing roots coming out of your root chakra, or even your earth star, and going down into the earth and anchoring into the earth. Pull that energy up and form some kind of cocoon around your aura so that you are protected from any low vibrating energies of fear, doubt, any kind of words or gossiping that people may try to push at you, or what have you. But make sure that you're doing that. And I feel like, this is telling me as well that you're moving into some kind of higher awareness or higher level of feeling energies and that empathic ability, and the way that you perceive things, the way that you connect with things, the way that you see things, as well as hearing things. So this is talking about telepathic communication, seeing and hearing things with audible voice and with your eyes, as well as that telepathic communication and your empathic abilities to connect with energy in all of its forms, angels, auras, lower vibrating energies, higher vibrating energies, the energies of source, what have you. But this is the law of attraction. This is talking about manifestation. It says relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. Again, talking about those empathic abilities, you're going to really be picking up even more on those energies of people that no longer resonate with you, and you're going to want to push them out and do whatever you have to do. So make sure that you're doing that. I'm hearing yes. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. And I hope that you have a blessed night. I love you. And I am going to go ahead and end this live reading. Looks like everybody that came got a reading. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, time video, or if you know how to cut cords, make sure that you're doing whatever you need to do to cut those cords, because that's definitely going to help you in this situation. Anyway, I hope that you guys have a very blessed evening. Much love. Love you guys. Bye.